Reports stating the bullet had just missed the teacher's artery and he'd likely be released in a few days.
That's good.
It was the 15-year-old named Zach who remained in critical condition. And is said to be the same one who was beating up Tim in the classroom. Tim's family would speak out to the news on how they felt about what took place. Hearing what he thought was crashes across the hall as his students recognized the sound as gunfire, quickly turning off the classroom lights and hiding behind the desk.
What the hell is that gonna do, man?
Gunshot wounds and was visibly in the worst condition, while a pregnant school employee had fallen during the chaos.
Man, that's crazy.
These exotic boys, smoke exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
Mula, gang, what y'all on? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula. Mac, I'm back with another video. You already know how we rockin', man. Cloud stock and keep the cushion in my pocket. Listen, check it out before I get into this video. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I got my donkey, I got my lighter. It's time to flame it up. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Subscribe to the rest of my channels. The links are in the description. I got a lot of channels down there, man. I promise you're gonna like something that you see, man. So go down there and see what you see, man. You feel me? Make sure y'all just support me, man. My clothing line is out right now too. We got an end of the year sale going on, so don't sleep on that. Don't tweak on that. We finna get into this reaction, man. Shout out 1090 Jake for providing us with this vid on bro grave. I guess bro said he brought a glick to school and popped the nigga for beating his Lord have mercy. We didn't do like that when I was growing up. You whooped my since, well, I ain't gonna lie, I never lost no fight in school. I lost some fights on the streets, but not at the school. But you beat my in school, nigga. I'm coming back the next day and whooping your as soon as suspension over with, nigga. We gonna get suspended again, cause I'm Blick. What's up? I'm gonna catch you in the hallway. It's going down. I ain't bringing no Blick though. Y'all niggas is tweaking. Let's see what's going on. Ski. Before we get into the video, let me hit by Thorky.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're gonna be speaking on a teen down in Texas that shot his school bully in the classroom after getting beat up. And the details behind this case might make you feel different about who's the actual victim. October 6, 2021.
He said the details about this case might make you feel different about who is the actual victim. Let's see what he means, folks.
The day started just like any for most. But for one Texas teen, he woke up with fear in his heart. It was 9:15 in the morning when the first call came in, alerting the Arlington police to a shooting on the second floor of Timberview High. It's a scene that played out far too many times in recent years, becoming less of a shock and more of a promise. Somewhere in the U.S.
Why don't you, like, y'all be acting like this is impossible to fix? Hold on, y'all, before we get back into the video, because we finna get right back into it, I gotta tell y'all about the Mula membership. The Mula membership is a website that I started a few years ago. Since I started this website, I have been able to put on so many of y'all, and I want you to be the next person to get put on. I'm gonna give you instructional videos, step-by-step instructions. I'm literally giving you lessons out weekly, daily, for you to understand these different categories. We talking about business, financial literacy, credit, crypto, we talking about stocks, we talking about Amazon, we talking about drop shipping, we talking about YouTube. I'm literally giving you the gems to be a boss, the gems to be a successful entrepreneur in 2023. So this is all you have to do. Click the link in the description, sign up right now for the low price of $50 a month, bro. $50 a month. You're gonna get access to a one-on-one help with me. You're gonna get access to my group chats where my experts worldwide work around the clock, 24/7, to make sure you have the best stock and crypto call-outs. That means all you gotta do is buy the same stocks and cryptos that I'm buying and make some of all this bread. Very simple, very easy. On bro, okay, stop waiting, stop procrastinating. Click the first link in the description right now, especially if you want to be a boss. And if you dead serious, man, if you want to put that work in and get that money on, I'm talking about that easy money on, click that link in the description, shorty, right now, because we only got 2,000 spots, and I would hate to see you be missed out. Okay? Lock all the door. It wasn't never no school shootings. I ain't never heard no school shooting in Chicago. Do you know why? Because we have metal detectors. The f***? Y'all that slow? Do you know what I had to do to sneak a gun in school, gang? And when I did, I didn't show it off trying to be cool, nigga. I was scared to go f***ing home. Niggas was getting, man, my homie got killed on the way to school, kid. A few of them. For them grade. It wasn't, who? I wasn't trying to be cool. But in Chicago, nigga, every Chicago, and I be saying this, y'all be like, what the going on in Chicago? Sir, I tell you what ain't going on in Chicago. School shootings, all that is cool, nice, and fun. You don't hear about no school shootings going on in Chicago, gang. None. Because all the doors are locked. You can only get through 2 or 3 doors in the morning, and you gotta go through the metal detector. And when you leave to go off campus for lunch, you gotta come home, come back to the school, and go through the metal detector. You gotta take your book bag off and put it through the goddamn X-ray machine thing, just like the airport. Then you gotta go through the metal detector, just like the airport. So I don't know what's wrong with you niggas. They got 3D, they got gun detection cameras, all type of It's like y'all want niggas to shoot the school up.
A child will wake up and a victim to gunfire in a classroom. The only difference this time is the motive. 1,900 students were inside of Timberview High when gunshots started echoing.
That's a lot.
A teacher would report hearing what he thought was crashes across the hall as his students recognized the sound as gunfire, quickly turning off the classroom lights and hiding behind the desk.
What the is that gonna do, man? Hide behind the desk, man. Y'all be having some I wish a would shoot my school up, nigga. I'm up. Chair, through window, jump. Boing, I'm not sitting in here waiting for y'all. Y'all niggas is crazy,
All
man.
they could do was wait for someone to walk through the classroom door with a gun and hope that same person was wearing a badge.
Okay.
2 officers were already on campus as SWAT was en route to the school when they heard over the radio a pregnant teacher was in distress. Immediately rushing to the classroom with weapons drawn, one of the officers could hear the shots being fired as he made his way to the 2nd floor. What he'd find was a bloody mess. But what he couldn't find was the shooter. A 25-year-old English teacher was shot in the back, suffered broken ribs and a collapsing lung, as a teenage girl also been grazed by a bullet. A 15-year-old boy laid with multiple gunshot wounds and was visibly in the worst condition, while a pregnant school employee had fallen during the chaos.
Man, that's crazy.
The school was on lockdown. Law enforcement armed with rifles, helmets, and body armor, securing the rest of the school as well as a perimeter around the school as the injured were rendered aid and transported to nearby hospitals. The pregnant staff member received medical treatment at the scene and declined further treatment. It was 11 a.m., roughly 2 hours after the shooting.
Everybody else, she probably like, I don't need no help, nigga, help them. Like, you feel me?
When the school lockdown was lifted, details were provided and a manhunt was underway. Arlington police were after 18-year-old Timothy Simpkins, a at Timberview High who's believed to have been involved in a fight with another student that morning. The video of the fight made its way across social media, showing one team beating the out of the other, and there's no other way to describe it. Timothy is said to be the one losing the fight and visibly doing nothing to defend himself other than hold his hands up as he's beaten and slammed across the classroom, while a voice in the background can be heard yelling for help.
So it sound like bro wasn't on that. It sound like bro was getting bullied. Now that sounds a lot. That makes me like, it's still f***ed up. Don't get it wrong. You feel me? But that make me feel a lot better than a nigga. See, y'all, I'm not trying to be funny. Look at the color of his skin. When the other color do it, they just come blicking up everybody because they just don't like the school no more, and niggas, girls don't like him. He blicked the nigga down. I ain't gonna lie, he got some innocent people. That's where he f***ed up at. But he blicked the nigga down that sounded like it was bullying him. Probably was bullying him over and over again to the point where he couldn't take it no more. You hear me? So I don't know if that's what's going on, but I'd rather hear that than just a nigga coming to school and just blinking up everybody. Just 17 niggas get smoked, kids for no reason, like, cause your mama pissed you off, cause you got suspended. Like, nigga, what?
It said shortly after the video ended,
both of them bad though.
Tim went and got a gun. It isn't clear where the weapon was being kept,
but it
was close enough that he was able to retrieve it
and come back
before opening fire on the teen who'd assaulted him. In the process, a teacher and another student were shot. Police sent out photos of Tim stating they believe he fled the area in his silver Dodge Charger and was believed to be armed and dangerous. The assistant police chief held a press conference stating multiple agencies, including local, state, and federal, were now on the hunt for the shooter. It was 1:57 in the afternoon when Tim was taken into custody. He wasn't found, but surprisingly driven by his lawyer to the police station where he turned himself in.
Wow.
He was arrested on 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Did the other nigga die?
Neither him or his lawyer actually possessed the weapon. Police would later find a .45 caliber handgun in the street, which is undergoing ballistic tests to confirm whether or not this was the weapon used in the school shooting. Before turning himself in, and most likely at the request of his lawyer, Tim was able to take down all of his social media pages, but not before people started screenshotting his page, which shows one picture from June of this year showing Tim inside of a silver Charger with what appears to be a handgun partially concealed in the driver's door.
Yeah, but that don't do nothing. You can't even prove that that gun is real or not a paintball gun or none of that. That don't do nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. That do nothing. But he did. His lawyer probably told him, like, take all your social medias down. You know what I'm saying?
Both the 15-year-old student and 25-year-old teacher underwent emergency surgery. Reports stating the bullet had just missed the teacher's artery, and he'd likely be released in a few days.
That's good.
It was the 15-year-old named Zach who remained in critical condition, and is said to be the same one who was beating up Tim in the classroom. Tim's family would speak out to the news on how they felt about what took place.
He was robbed. It was reported.
He was robbed?
Not just once. It happened twice. He was scared. He was afraid.
Only problem I got, nigga, is you hit the other people that got hit. You robbed me. I don't give a about no school. I don't give a where we at. You hit school, jail, the street, got Narnia. I don't give a where we're at, bro. You robbed me 2 times, and I'm a nigga that, you feel me, that don't want to fight, and I don't like competition, and you bullying me, and y'all was steady coming back and forth. I'm pop your dumb too, stupid.
There's a video that's going out on social media, and it shows that he was being attacked.
Right.
It wasn't just one person that would attack him and bully him, taking his money.
Right.
Harassing him.
He said, and mama said it was reported, which could be backed up with facts. That mean it was reported. That mean he was doing what they tell you to do. Tell an adult. They supposed to kick them kids out that school. You're not supposed to play with bullying like that, gang. Because at the end of the day, what the I'm supposed to do? Keep getting my beat? Now when I come back up here with a glick and start blicking, then what? Now I say, oh, he's terrible. He's a school shooter. But nobody listened to me when I reported all this. So yeah, it's bogus. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of them need to start taking a lot of more serious, gang. People be playing with the wrong. And I wish I had my school. I'd be a school nigga. I probably ain't been no school shootings in this. I promise you. We gonna have all them little gun detection cameras they got in China. Oh yeah, we gonna have them. Don't know if you guys know this, but China and other places have cameras that can see your face behind mask and see if you have a gun on you through X-rays. You going through metal detectors. You going through the X-ray just to get in here. This is gonna be the safest. This gonna be Fort Knox, White House 2.0. You hear me? Bro, ain't nothing happened to these kids.
He had more things than maybe others. It takes us all. It takes us all to stand together about this bullying. It could have been a situation where he took the other turn and decided to commit suicide.
Right.
What the decision that he
and
made taking the gun, we're not justifying that.
Right, bro.
That was not right.
That wasn't right.
But he was trying to protect himself.
Right.
While Tim's family painted a picture of a teen being bullied, students within the school would paint a different picture. According to other students, Tim allegedly sold weed, had previously pulled up to another student's house fighting him on camera, and isn't known to be a victim like his family's reporting. What's rumored to have taken place is Zach's older brother Isaiah allegedly robbed Tim. Some going as far as saying he was even pistol whipped in the process, which led to the younger brother wanting to fight him in the classroom. The younger brother just didn't expect Tim to have brought a weapon and use it. While Tim's family state he's been robbed twice, one robbery allegedly being recorded, and other students giving a similar story, the only hope for Tim's defense is to actually prove he was robbed.
Right.
He'll need to prove he had a legitimate reason to fear for his life and illegally arm himself before defending himself.
Right.
And to do so, he'll have to fully cooperate with law enforcement against any and all who allegedly robbed him, which could lead to Zach's older brother being charged if the claims can be proven.
That's why I be saying about all that no snitching. So, nigga robbed me, I pop him, so now I'm supposed to go to jail for the rest of my life for murder. because I don't want to tell y'all that he robbed me? Are you crazy? It's niggas that get shot in self-defense, right? Like somebody come blicking up, you feel me? Somebody come blicking up they hood or whatever. They got a legal gun on them. They blick back. The other nigga end up getting killed. They lock him up for murder. The dudes say they came shooting at us, and people call him a snitch, bro. You cooperated. I mean, y'all is lames, bro.
At this time, Zach remains in critical condition, and a video was posted to Isaiah's Instagram showing Zach in a hospital bed before Isaiah changed his page to private.
I love you, boy. You was a grown man.
Why you recording?
You gonna be straight, man. You gonna be good, bro. I love you, man.
Do you know how, like, kind of, like, what? Like, bro, like, that is always gonna be weird to me. So you sitting here with your homie in the hospital, dying, fighting for his life, in critical condition, plugged up the you crying your eyes out right now, and you had enough thought to pull your phone out and record it while you was crying? Then, while you still crying, you stopped the recording, typed I love you, and posted it on your Instagram. If you wanted to record it for you, and you wanted to tell, and so when he wake up, I'm gonna show him, man. I'm gonna have this, man. This is my last moments with my brother. If you wanted to have it like that, cool. But why did you have to post that right there in that moment? I don't understand that.
Now this case is being presented, well, really in 3 different ways. At first, it was a school shooter, right? Most school shooters just crazy, weirdos, obsessed with Columbine, like that. We quickly find out it wasn't anything like that. This kid was getting beat up in the classroom, pulled a gun.
That for show happened, though. That for show happened.
Opened fire on the kid that was whooping his ass. Even though he's 18 and the kid that he fought is 15, the 15-year-old obviously got the better of him in the fight. And he went and got a gun. The backstory on this, though, is what really separates the 2 narratives being given. The families say he's a victim of bullying. He has no priors. This kid gets in no trouble. They obviously live in a nice big house. I'm sure this kid's got money. His family went as far as saying, you know, people are probably targeting him because he has more than others, right? So they painted the picture of a victim, of a kid that's getting bullied. What if instead of shooting that other student, he had turned the gun on himself, etc. Tim allegedly sold weed, so he isn't the angel that was being portrayed. And students say he isn't a either. He pulled up on somebody, he fought him, it was recorded. This and that regular high school. You know what I mean? You got fights,
but it's somewhere in the middle. You see what I'm saying? It's always somewhere in the middle. The parents, they saying he was a victim. The students saying this. It's the truth is somewhere in the middle. You get what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact, sir, you in Texas, my boy. And I find it hard to believe that the lawyer is not going to get those charges significantly dropped. You know what I'm saying? Not maybe not dropped, but lowered. You get what I'm saying? Because regardless, it was a fight that morning. So you can't tell me, and regardless, it was a robbery that happened. So you can't tell me that that boy was not in fear for his life when he did that. Now, it's still illegal to bring a gun on school and do all that shit, but attempted murder and aggravated assault can be dropped down to lesser charges because of the situation, because of the circumstances. You feel me? So, yeah. And it's not the typical crazy, I'm obsessed with Call of Duty, I'm going to get a Call of Duty mask, and I'm going to go. It's not that.
Weed, someone takes they fight, but it led to a shooting. Apparently, when Tim was robbed and his family know about 2 different times he was robbed, money was taken. They're not gonna say if weed was taken. He was allegedly pistol whipped. Zach's older brother allegedly was the one that did it. For whatever reason, Zach wanted to fight him in class. Maybe they had the same class together. They knew it was gonna be pressure when they saw each other. So Tim decides to bring a gun to school. Legally, this is very difficult.
So he still knew.
If you are in fear for your life and have a legitimate reason to fear for your life, and you arm yourself in a southern state,
they don't care,
where you can legally defend your ground, like Texas, like Florida, you can beat the case. You
can beat that, I'm telling you.
You may be charged with illegally possessing the firearm. He isn't a felon, so that's not that big of a deal. You may be charged with the other people you shot during the process of shooting
Jack,
the motherfucker. But
it's
also going to come down to were you in fear for your life when the shooting actually happened?
Right.
If you already got your ass beat and he stopped f***ing you up and then you went and got a gun, that's revenge.
That's different, yeah.
That's not being in fear for your life.
Yeah.
If you're currently getting your ass whooped and take the gun out as fists are hitting you in the face,
nobody stopping you and ain't no security coming and like
you fire,
right.
You're defending yourself.
Right.
So it's a fine line as to which direction this is gonna go. But if his defense was he was so scared because he had been assaulted with a pistol, he had been pistol whipped, and he knew that the guy that did it, his younger brother, wanted to fight him, and he didn't know if the brother was gonna bring a gun, so he brought one.
Right, yeah.
He's gonna have to prove everything.
He's gonna have to prove that.
He's gonna have to cooperate, meaning he's gonna have to snitch. He's gonna have to tell.
He don't have to snitch. You see that? See, that's the bull I be talking about. That ain't snitching, homie. I'm man, that ain't snitching. You bullshit. Ask me. I don't. What else he supposed to do? Go in there and go to jail?
He's gonna have to point a finger and say, this person robbed me on this day. This is what they took. If you're selling weed, you're gonna have to admit it. It's not even gonna matter because selling weed, the punishment isn't equal to the life sentence that can follow after you just shot up a school. And you're 18. You're not gonna get spared for being a juvenile.
Nope.
Because you're not. It's an unfortunate situation. It all boils down to being tough. You know what I mean? If you know you got it in you, you don't got to make other people feel soft.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to boost your own ego by being the bully.
Exactly.
If you don't got it in you, I mean, I don't know. If you don't got it in you, don't sell weed. I know that.
For sure.
But a scared person.
For sure. Do not. See, a lot of niggas be starting to trap because they feel like, oh, if you ain't willing to shoot somebody, gang, trapping is not for you. You need to go be a square then. Ain't nothing wrong with being a square, but go be a law-abiding citizen, homie. Go do regular sneak out your mama house. Ditch class sometime. Still an extra cookie in the lunch line. Do like that. You feel what I'm saying? But don't sell. Don't be trapping in school and you trapping. You think nobody gonna rob you. You think, because now you in the streets. So when the streets come, you can't be looking around like, oh, I don't like them. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover. I just want to sell. Well, you need to go wait till you old enough and go open up a dispensary then, or a barbershop or some legal shit. All this trapping ain't, listen, man.
Will always shoot you faster than anyone else.
What'd he say?
Will always that. But a scared person will always shoot you faster than anyone else. You put a dog in the corner, doesn't matter the size of the dog, that dog will bite.
Yeah.
A scared person will kill you the fastest.
Yeah.
So you can feel confident in your hands. You can feel confident in the intimidation.
Right.
And you can feel like they're not going to do anything to you because you know that they don't have the balls to move first. What you don't know is they're in preparation for when you move. They know they're not going to move first either.
Right.
They're not built like that.
Right.
But what they're doing is preparing for when you make that move.
Right.
And when you make that move, you could end up like Zach in a hospital bed, suffering multiple gunshot wounds in critical condition, underwent surgery.
He ain't
still in
saying
critical.
nothing wrong. He ain't saying nothing wrong.
We don't know what's going to happen to him. But hopefully everybody's able to pull through. I'm sure more details are going to be coming out as this case progresses. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with.
Yeah, that one was crazy though. When they said shooting up, I thought it was just like a regular, like, you know. But that's crazy though. What y'all think about it? You feel me? It depends. I don't know how the case ended up going. If y'all know, let me know in the comments. I know this was in Texas somewhere, Arlington is it. But yeah, y'all let me know, bro. 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 Rest in. Or did anybody lose their life? I don't know if bro died, but rest in peace to him if he did. Ski.